Yep, that's right, a double update day. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be covering Tropical Depression 05W, which has formed in the Western Pacific along with Chabo. This was kind of a surprise to me, actually. I didn't expect this to form as quick as it did, but it has gone through quite good intensification, actually, and has been near rapid intensification to become the 5th tropical depression of the 2022 Western Pacific season. I think right now it needs a bit more of a rotation to get actually named. Rotation or not, this storm is going to be a rainfall threat and a wind threat to land. Currently with winds of 35 miles per hour, that is 30 knots, a pressure of 1002 millibars, and it is moving northwest at 6 miles per hour as of the latest update brought to you by Curtis Simplified. So take a look at the JTWC forecast code. Right now they actually have it at 25 knots, which is 30 miles an hour, but I have it at 30 knots. Because of the satellite presentation, it's looking very decent at the minute. But they're expecting a peak of 50 knots, and then it looks like it will go in between potentially the Korean Peninsula and Japan potentially. Or it could make landfall on Japan, it could make landfall on Korea. Those are all potentials. But it looks like a Japan passage is the most likely thing to happen at the minute. Take a look at the GFS ensembles and you can see very uncertain when it gets when it's approaching the Korean Peninsula. It starts to get very uncertain on where the storm's going to track. Some of them have it going through China, some of them have it going through Japan and Korea. So it is very uncertain, but one there a bit worrying actually. That looks like 980 millibars hitting the Korean Peninsula, but I'm pretty sure this won't happen, which is great news. Take a look at the visible imagery right now, well, infrared technically, and you can see it isn't looking too bad. I think, like I said, it just needs a bit more of a rotation to get named, as this storm has actually been going extremely well. But like I said earlier, rotation or not, this storm's still going to be a threat to land, even if it has a rotation or it doesn't. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent. It's actually been having sort of like a convective bubble bath right now, where it's just been convection firing up. It's basically happening with Chabo as well, the other storm in the Western Pacific, that is having convection bubble baths over and over again. It's making the storm look very impressive with those high cloud tops. Take a look at the true color zoom imagery and you can see the storm right now is quite far north. Right now it's actually further north than northern Luzon. But yeah, like I said, gradually expected to go up towards the Japanese mainland and could potentially make landfall, like I said. But yeah, it looks like we're going to have the next tropical storm of the 2022 Western Pacific season, potentially impacting Japan or the Korean Peninsula. Anyway, thank you for watching this update on Tropical Depression 05W. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.